Andy,
boko there.
Nyame adum bibia efa.
Ya de Yakopo ase weekend na kakra fa ma.
Debi.
Ni nyina.
Debi ankoyi.
Ni nyina bibi.
Ankoyi. Ba kokra. Match ba ku bi na ade me mistake na. Ni nyina ku ta match ni ku di slips be 4 or 5 mu. Enti ano na ha me. Enti ano ni jibu sa no. Na ze de aka ni nyina no. Ai bibia wo ho match te gia na be den. Abaji agunti no. Ankoyi but tilenti ye die yenya cheso anti no still ye ginam
ate Maxwell.
Yes sir.
Me name a man walk up no die chiakra.
Yeah, me die sure pa me follow because a man football na ya be more interest me man na hwe ya enche bia on ba betu
last Saturday na me Christian na discuss before sana obeba no
yeah
na hwe how say as omo viewership na ekosoro ene ade na hwe but no pede man bisa we no ye on say Spain for na je omo kokodru enu anajo
sure
and England for na toss too omo so kodru na nopa na Spain for no kodru e Madrid no as usual on the champions aba sound reception ubenya na omunyo reception England the anopay team no kodru Heathrow airport no we understand say supporters thousands akojina Heathrow airport atwa omo akwaba but say omo the team no efa private exit enti fans are no mu ewo Heathrow airport nyina no me the images di bi ma jare say ready obemu ahwe omo nyina da su gina ho no mo so mo disappointed sempenfo amo my yes go ma be gina airport atwa ma ba no makogbo adwuma so mo ntimi anye but omo fu so makwa adwuma but omo the team di beduru ye no omo de omo fa private exit and omo de makwa room.
Yeah, I think a disappointment. In England, and because I won't say there have been misses upon near misses in their football at the highest level, man and manning. And I think say but also I'm a coach, no, or by why you do Euro, no, in think or the World Cup now count when you double, but this is the second time we'll lose to the World Cup final, and we caught 4 major finals, first three or G2, but it's a World Cup. I think he lost with Sweden and also lost with England. So now our tournament and corner proud to the final. Now England then lose a game. Okay, and you know BFI say England be the team or bet me adjust this time, but Spain there no more lose a game there, but almost the team now no more goals be brave. You understand the point? Now over Euros now in the quarter final, England Spain they free until we be a bit of revenge. Into England after winning the Euro. Now her tournament the way they were playing on we unbeaten side now. Especially Musia China crowd white was China being the area Asian champions. It's not beyond himself, no, this is the time for England. Because Andy, was a tournament. Major shocks bem. Senko for United States of America and Argentina 3 times. Almost free, even not at the quarterfinal stage. Or Germany or move from earlier, Brazil and China in Africa earlier. And this was a tournament, even Jamaica qualified to the next stage of the competition. Jamaica no money funding. Until Bob Marley ba penny Esedela ona or I saw Bob more financially near there. But Jamaica were able to get to the next stage of the competition. So that's how it panned out. And our tournament where USA 3, Germany 2, Japan, Norway, and Spain. So it was the first time I all European final in 20 years. Na and said that NC that and Spain it to me a J trophy no but the back could be very significant and the end say Euro no England J but over club level football the European trophy the Champions League no and also if I'm right it went to Barcelona instead of so called Spain and Spain winning the club side no England also won the national side and they met in the final but the difference was this. Also last na me ka sembi wa hase say obekaya similarities be but na me ka say me hu sa de bi ba in 2010 Spain J World Cup no say obehwe team pa Barcelona had 8 players in the team the whole of the squad this time Spain team we J World Cup Barcelona for no 9 e ma no but 9 no Barcelona for the member no mu nyina started with the exception of one Valdez na war bench until now was Xavi Iniesta Busquets Villa Puyol, Pedro, Piqué, and a Valdez were bench. But this time, so our team normally quarry and 9 no munginan started. Ali Best 7 also need to start at a time. And do you know, say, our Sama, Koli, Caldeni, Cordina, Paredes, Beetle, Romanti, or Muninaso ball final. They are also 7.
Okay.
What was any identity? In almost a 7. And it's a producer by Omfa winning to so mami. Oma made a picture be ama fato so my man and mema. This is the check it. Choose a man 7. And a mema also 7. And the few other team almost do also Real Madrid. So it means that when Madrid and Barca push together, it will be men's. Obi, this is unfair. With all due respect, we are teaching. Mbacho, Andy, make me akasa.
It's also Madrid.
And that's all my mean. So what I'm trying to imply is say there is a record at SC. The record is that there is one team, maybe a Barca and maybe our problem. Maybe.
The problem.
But either than that, could be minimum the entire interjected.
The problem they be no.
Minimum the entire interjected because this is the pictorial evidence. What I'm saying is that in the history of man and Mema football, at the World Cup final, one country, there was one team and he played 7 way in the final. Then Emma will make it any real. This is the pictorial evidence. Good. And what I'm trying to imply is this. The other team members are more Real Madrid over here. But this time in the final, it was a Real Madrid player who scored the goal for Man. Okay. But Man was also Barcelona player. So what I'm trying to imply is I say Barca and Madrid, when they are in elements, no more Kabuma, they'll be able to dominate the world. This is the point I want to prove. Because our squad now, it is too strong. Look here, the team's no more born. It is too strong. I hope you understand. And what I've seen is that when Madrid and Barca push together, no more elements, the world should stand very well. They should stand well because it's not easy. Okay. On the part of England, also Mulusu Euro final. And they also Lusu the World Cup final. It's a misses upon near misses. Sometimes we call semi-final. If a game we so no more frame final no more. Of course, at the youth level there, they've won the 17, the 2021. But Mana Femuni there, I think after winning the Euro, there was massive expectations that they will add the World Cup to it. Okay. And I think Mama might disappointed, but I think 1-0 there, it might be a lucky scoreline. So the English should take it in a very good faith and maybe come back the next. I think they never disgraced themselves. They did so very well. Yeah. And what him say England can go for where some of us don't really believe. But what they've been able to show, I think the English did well. So it would be some questioning a disappointment. I don't see now. More few said they are disappointed in themselves. Although the fans see that they've done well, but they feel they are more disappointed. Internet be more far the back door.
Mate, Nana, Akwaba,
Casillas Major, so
Nigeria Pumbo.
Oh, Namia don't be
a man of football whom common ano pay.
Oh, it's a case of little I do about nothing, basically. Little I do about nothing.
How?
No, I mean, my boy and my boy. Let's move on. Alaji Karim Gruza Kokot. Medium transferred 9 players to a single club.
That's a Metiano pay. And when you run them who's players in the airport. 9 players, team of Obo Africa. Obo
Africa. I saw the 17 players in the ball against Remo. 17. Kofi small ball training. No training with True Spark. And I sorry, Mediama loaning 9 players to a Malta club. Team of CAF Champions League. Out of these 17 players in the board, the last game against Remo. And these players include Abranti Onobo 10, Joshua Jimai. Kosidon Swum. Into 9 players. Consider your research. Team Bagua 9 players among 1 club. A loan and a permanent transfer. Mediama nebeti omuka na Malta club nebeti omuka. It's strange, a very strange story. And I see now no pay Ghana football. Then said Chelsea players here no my bro so you Mendy no not Chelsea for the 9 emu 9 everybody pull say why not the one team back 9 players. Obo Champions League went to me and register new player. Went to me and register no any new players or Zimbabwe ni Atram Divisa boys went to me and register. But or the next day or transferred 9 players What is happening to Ghana football? Comedy Ben Ekuko Kosono. Comedy Ben Ekuko Kosono.
Because I saw this and I'm saying, how? Sir, players, Nina, me who am I lining up to come? Hey, Nadia players don't understand about Champions League the second leg.
Well, apart from Kwesido Suni Joshua Jimai, more Makani surplus, junior players, basically junior players.
But to one club.
No, 9 players to a single club. Into besides a loan and say permanent transfer. Why should they bet your muka? Now record Ben and Mediama for SETI. When the couples have more club, no more team now. I'm saying feeder club and no more relationship. I say has ne Hoffenheim, Cincinnati, okay. But it's weird. 9 solid players. And I don't person who power more than that. And now we have banned. It's a very big story. Very, very big story.
Na teams like Kuru we see. And I say the influence Brighton. On 9 players at the Ama one team.
And only Asama Yebisano.
Was it Brighton as and 4 players? On 9 players, Yama one team. Net players, two kind the same.
Or we need a team. I know Omukoto now because story because when to me and register enough players for the CAF Champions League, but you're able to transfer 9. You better cut Kwani and ready across wall.
That's it. Big way show.
Hey, Ocean, you ask yourself, say, any for Ghana football, Neko. So be told play and your problem, any news, but number of players now all torn. It looks like say Ghana Premier League clubs no problem. Nina is Isika Wandi, Isika. So the little avenue where you been able to be make iska kakrebino. I was a club in the even if the baby club in the com crampona, the people leading the club, any problem because at the end of the day, a Sikania day football and Sikania day football no nibi.
Obi bisa say ana mediama air relocate omu team na komota.
Long deal no, I was say my players no experience. One argument omu deba. So okay, let's see.
Okay. Obi na obisa question. Experience na omokano. Na ze media man be tuya players ne ka na.
Sir, a loan deal. But media man mum ne be tuya boys ne ka.
E wo mota ho.
No mo bo it is senior players near Miensa, Kwesido Nsu Joshua Jimai and Prosper Owusu Wachi. We are expecting another batch of 5.
Hey,
yes, another batch of 5.
The same club.
So must
Mediama feeder club. Yeah, champion.
Mediama in the next week, hopefully will transfer 14 players to a single mini Malta, who's a Ghanaian, but Malta for a Maltese to a Maltese club. This is the state of Ghana football, Casillas. Seriously. Check it. Mediama for squad list for Remo game. 6 players, 11 starters. 6 players on the bench, 11 starters. Players in so
18 the Cromania.
18 biggie. Mediama 18.
And the next day, normal transfer 9.
5 for 5. 5.
I'm a question and it was a dinner to Ghana football.
Yeah.
I yes, my who in terms of be better.
Yeah. Next
see, I will be
I require 40. By next season, 40. But I support it. Yes, I do. A simple reason. We do football for business purposes. So when the opportunity now, Banasa being a scar, we need to cash in.
But in this case, Mediama is paying them.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on the agreement the clubs have. I mean, him say in the long run, Mediama will benefit because Mediama
exposure.
All the benefits they be to my exposure now. Can they be to my finances? Okay. And see what I'm saying is that although body grow, caps, there is business aspect of it. Because more to me are sustaining in the game. And these players could Champions League no more. Their players will get value. But Scana Basis here, what do we do?
No, in this case, Kabia Mayu.
It's I'm just saying the deal.
Mediama nebetia boys need
yeah, but there are benefits Mediama will get, and yet it's all Munyari no way.
Maxwell, this is a case where team they book have Champions League.
Yeah, they know
17 players when team register.
Yes, Obi, they might know. Except players, no the 11 bebo. Maybe a crat na pa. 7 crowns. Yes, starting match now or 7 now you can play.
No, but you know, say oh, bomb major tournament.
Yeah, to me,
Champions League.
Yeah,
be free. Okay.
And Champions League in the cry, their group stage, Yanji.
Oh, okay.
And you heard the benefit at Champions League, at least group stage, any this benefit. I know, say Antonio Benimos Bacamon. They are successful businessmen. They thought into it. Like almost, yeah, there's a lot of thinking that went into it.
Okay.
If the young outsiders might not understand, but what we need to also understand, it comes with money. Especially these players. Let's see.
Also, Mediama for 2 years, so bet you dollars. $80 now.
Also,
almost bet you breakfast, lunch.
No, we are. Mediama is backed by a mining company who pays better. But what I say, and see the total agreement. I'm not sure that Mediama would do things silly. Say. I do more on the benefit be an no way. There might be benefit they be immediate, but in the long run they're gonna get.
Okay.
Meaning I say I agree, Senka. So more at least in Champions League ni. But maybe they've seen say Charlie. I don't know 1-0 the remon be free. So what do we do?
But maximum we saw you.
Meet here, boss.
O say yes. Obi aye adwuma way for the business aspect of it. Sure. Union Berlin so many say Champions League omunyi.
Yeah.
Almost about Champions League this season. Union Berlin.
Yeah.
Union Berlin and Champions League. But you think Union Berlin versus 9 players and they are one club?
Yeah.
Or compete with champions.
The situation in Germany and Ghana are different. Ghana or Lega say. Africa. Africa no ko bokra no wan ya de ka na o de bafie. But a whole European tisa. Even match be obobi will scare them out. Prize money that baby abedrubia they will be better off so they can sustain their players. If these players are here and they are not being paid, we will also bash Mediama that they don't even know what they are doing. So what I'm trying to say is say a business in the short term the details of the contract. So we might not know what's up. But if you are in I don't think Mediama will just get up. Dr. Obine most people will just get up and do things silly. They know what they are doing, and in the long run they might get benefit. It's a beyond the AFC says Mediama ko Africa, but almost of said Charlie, Africa ni being some on Musi Stadium they want to play in.
Mato, let's assume a point in
yeah, boss.
Say outright sailor, Andy. And come in problem or than say a loan.
As a lawyer to me fee.
Me bow.
Okay.
Per the OB can. If truly that is the case, then it means say at the end of the day, every mpana fear because. Obi ko loan.
Yeah.
Our club now be say 300 card here. Then me show say fee be bebam. Benya loan fee be. If that is the case, loan any permanent due.
Yeah, sure.
And football.
Yeah.
At yeah. You can make a move you can make a move
that's true.
So what if the players go? Now at the end of the day, one to me and Yaba Kumpo a permanent. At the end of the day, who loses?
Yeah, that is
it's just medium.
But I'm saying in life, you fail to take risk in itself a risk amount.
So they are
so I didn't hear
9 players. Now be say Tiaka. It is about the permanent at the end of the day. This is a risk. If I'm a football administrator, I wouldn't take.
Malta don't be permanent.
Young fan say Abia Kwasi Jones Ajamai. These 2 senior players say outright say I'm in the problem. Now Kolana can be a loaner. Mediama gets money. At the end of the day, or man be exposure. But even with that Crampono, say a loan not a media money to a car. That is where my problem is. How much is media going to pay these young players on which media survival or mortar?
And I say this and I
Malta Malta say on Lincoln Red Imps no.
Debbie
Gibraltar. Malta and Casa de on my like on my economy near de omun but they bad sir. It is only say side hand you are traveling now Germany, US, those countries now Jidino. Into what I'm trying to say is I didn't a bit weird. But there is a first time to everything. Second of all, we to combo who plays in Amewa. So almost have a balling. I know it's all kind. Oh, Megas and one something can they wrong. But who plays in the baby? Meboa. Ain't for the contract or more, so more feeder club. Until a colon no my head, they at least 3 or 4 players. Omicron mania, they also get exposure and do more bedroom. Obi a Sikano. Sika.
I heard about fear that was sending message. Are there some water club? The Feni at club. Feni at club.
First granny from St. Paul.
But 9 players are 5 Sebeka home to 1 club. Wait a minute, TV now. I think this is the first time.
Maybe almost already started 13 to 9 players. They will still need another 11 from other players. And at 9, Obi and started. It be a 5 in the best. There is nothing. What for much players?
Injunction if we allow the cruiser on elections, no injunction on the election. Never. If you're the doors, if you're the doors of CCA. Are you ready?
It's my big moment.
Kenya bag. Kenya bag.
So I'll cast our time.
Yes. Now, if you know, Nana.
Yeah.
Yabefi.
Okay.
Na yababe to aso fi na enkomo ani edi ansan de ekwa amara ne ya mediama. Bless bi abeka nware go ba ko ye ko sorry buy na 5 sa abeka.
5 today anopana na buy say there will be an additional 5 hopefully this weekend.
But
I mean, well,
I'm about what we inform that now Max will try say yes business aspect of it and probably be a medium and so almost side of the reason why they are doing what you will be that way crew.
No, hopefully the positive, maybe the possible, there's no positive in all of this, but maybe the only positive bit Malta for league I was searching Ghana Premier League I mean those are some of the questions, relevant questions I was say so players no benya experience and no benya playing timer. Is that to say so munya or Ghana ha na and all of that. Minim se Malta ho no more restriction on the number of foreign players I'll bet me in a single transfer window. And it's the amount story way strange and there's a club I went to me and register even 18 players for the CAF Champions League. And in Richie reports by FA4 now send you $30,000 for the CAF Champions League. It's a waste and answer because what Mediama for person and say in essence and the CAF Champions League really is not important. And I say okay, discuss there's a great possibility against Remo second leg to be qualified because it will be a very, very tough game. But I think it's the simple conclusion and it's maybe the Malta League is far better than the Ghana Premier League. So
that might be the only.
Yes, 9 players to one single football club, FC Siren in Malta. There, Guinness Book of Records. Guinness Book of Records move straight.
Kwesi Donsu, Prosper Owusu Boache, Charles Ajiman, Frank Boateng, Joshua Ajiman, Besma Kasare, Daniel Opoku, Moro, Sanso Ena Akadom, Mohamed Hafiz, and players in Yalaini.
Yes.
No, Mujina Kutuka.
Yeah.
Mediama Sporting Club.
Yeah. Well, so only took Empire out better and it's obey Yamanu.
Yeah.
So let's
wish players no well.
Yes, because we show Mujina term now 3 years. I can see those who say no ni je wona come mpa. Well, it could also be said they are not really going to play football. Omo koto and omo koye license, UEFA license. It's a very strange story. Very strange story. And I'm hoping now 3 years it will mean 5 na kano. Leaky because Esabeka Hopadia, Sanya Ghana for no, but a show the standards of our league.
Yes, BBC is here.
Yeah, the standards of our league. All of a sudden, Malta, I don't mean co-crony super, minim send your ball city. But the person which is a CAF Champions League, Ghana Premier League, Nadia, Kaplea, you didn't become Malta. Now, no, you see the other side now it doesn't make sense, and it's a loan deals and loan deals. No, so now Muka, but it does not. Make us a Guinness Book of Records straight. Oh, next year, team with the biggest transfer to a single club. Was a Mediama Sporting Club, in time make us this week 5 now. I'm just hoping, I'm just hoping, sir. Yes, because Guinness Book of Records for now 14 players to a single club. And your club be there. I was meaning your producers no more shame na team in the background because FC Sirens no then because 9 foreign based players from one country. Okay. You find some maybe because those who are assistant coach, maybe they are not really going to play. So, but I mean, an indication of is a bit funny.
Team is almost until 1968.
And a small team. Oh.
9 players at a spot. And I say when it happens like this, and then I cover your football. Clearly, I say it doesn't speak good about.
Yeah, the worrying aspect. And he said, yeah, discuss the CAF Champions League. Na yeah, die soon. No say, Mediama bekon enim, Dreams FC bekon enim. Some restoration of 2 slots. No, because we share FIFA, CAF rankings. Na debia ye bafom, debia ye bafom. Internet share enim say at least. On be call when you say regain yes slot no you for 1 season a pre over time no we accumulate sa coefficient no but it looks like some medium for person so even the CAF Champions League is not relevant and yeah be serious behind you senior players me sabine the junior players be sia ka ho na eton omo and I do mukolo na ye be sorti omo kakra it's fair and good so medium so the Moses Amapaka, a veteran football administrator, Patrick Akoto, Dr. Tony Obey, nominating Penyufone or no. Maybe they've considered all factors, but I think it's a strange story, very strange football story.
Biggie,
Andy, you're not Obi Kano. I'm reading from other sources. Kwasidon Sudiano, and Frank Boateng, Joshua Jamaidiano, a permanent loan deals. Omomi and Sano, a loan, and other 6 year permanent. It means a bit of clarification on data. Okay, that's true. I just
these are boys, critical team members.
Yeah, what they are saying is Champions League boy with the first 11, these players were not part.
Okay,
and the majority of women were not registered. It's one of those players. It's a 3 almost signing on 8 Charles no. Any Ajamane don't know. Almost signing 1 year or more age in a quantity impact, no more. But other guys dealing now permanent. But these guys are not part of the squad now. Or more ball Champions League.
No, but so they are not part of the squad. But you do not have the squad.
Yeah.
You get my point.
Yeah.
Who need players? Who players? No.
They knew these guys will not play.
Surplus to requirement,
but
their services are not needed.
So you gather all of these boys and take them out on loan.
Exactly.
Almost be some money or more. I mean, what's wrong?
And we are 3 no. 3 no,
doesn't make sense.
3 no.
It doesn't. It doesn't make sense.
See me here. 3 no. 3 no. 3 na omo yem penny for. That is a thank you. We a thank you and you tie.
Yes.
We a thank you gift. Mabo team nache will not need you. Come Malta anya we kwabenu msio papa. Ti obedi aduane pa. Oh, immensely. Ade na one di utie kasa come Malta kwa edma ungo. Andy catch up ungo.
No, Maxwell. This is a club that is playing the CAF Champions League.
Of course, but the players who are going in the Embo Champions League maybe
only team.
Hold on. Nyabotre. Medium Omo match and Omo match.
Who share the number of players on the bench?
The question is this, Andy. Did Mediama play or they did not play?
How many players were on the bench?
Mediama played on Sunday.
Have they been banned?
No, but
so that's how many players before morning Andy
CAF Champions League also registered 25 players. Why registered 17? What transferred 9?
Yeah. In Chadena CAF more boy. Adena CAF more boy.
Is this?
The fact that CAF more boy doesn't make it.
So it's not against any rule, but
isn't it strange?
When Barca were in their good element, your senior players normally only 18. The rest were youth players normally, but check it.
But they were registered.
They were registered. Yes, yeah, more number 30. And yes, I changed line. 30 Nikobi Mobi. Oh, see, Obi. understand
what?
One more Bianca. People listen will not understand this. Sabi man kasa we na baba nyesa give me mama so men kasa me so. Asama you are not the one to say that. Why do you have to say this? I don't know.
Team register 17 players for CAF Champions League. Who say all 20 players in common.
They are trying to establish. They say Maxwell say yes, Mediama bo game CAF are manual, but then a professional club playing in a professional competition. Now Maxwell, who can register players? No register 30 players or register 17. On match they also present 18 players. Even on match day players now present to answer. So imagine that. Say injuries we could by Mediama would have been forced to play numerical disadvantage because unregistered players now so that is what we are trying to establish. And no on the part of Mediama is wrong.
What they did is not fair, which I agree with you, but it's not against any law. It's wrong because born here the law neighbor. I'm not telling American on the humanitarian. I say on the other side, I agree on that, but law no such a thing. So because of what you are saying is wrong, yet they played the game. Have they been sanctioned?
But is it not too strange?
It is so strange. And in Ghana, these things, yes, any balls I do and yes, but what I'm saying is the info born here, but Imran say, ultimately started with 7 players, not true. It is here, ball cranny and my record neck 7 players here, but less than 7 a year stop the game. But what you are saying, American. It's Mediama players, maybe your moon drew the 30 number, I understand. But on the match day, were they able to honor the match or not?
They were.
Time are covered by teams with somebody bear 30 players. See it to me, Yana Cousin. Did Omana matches and Omana. Mediama Ed say Oman registered that number, which I agree with you, say you're wrong. But according to the laws of football, they'll still be able to play with the number they have.
Okay.
And they even played and won. TMA. Game the score is saying.
Mediama won 1-0.
They played and won. What I want to establish is this. What they are doing for me, nice, okay, I need to agree. But the thing is this one. Players na aircon, they were not registered for the Africa. And now Monso Mobile Africa and so 2 different things. They might not need those who are going. They knew some back they were not part of the plans. But danger of moment to be 30 and also a different issue to be discussed. Boss, but what you must say, and 2 different issues in the area. And the players or more say news say, but say 3 no more signing loan, or more senior players, but other players signed on permanently. Let me catch a born here and Yeska. And into Ukra or Bekasi in because you have Africa near Pisca, Discaba, Scanun to make us a scaway, the Medjue Minji, Papa dear Sawaji. Maybe I no.
Okay, Maxwell. But Yamra injunction on the elections is also. Now, Emra, you say, Ket Okreku, Echo Neverton. Georgia Free and so convert to Mumienu, and as it stands now, Yakoto Muswaba, now Yabaku as a GFE president. Na yeni kenti omun common answer we e beba alaji groups and so akasa ye beti alaji na injunction na no so aba no yeti ket echo ne vetting wie no ensem kakra odi tu dware bi ni.
We've just gone through our vetting. The vetting obviously is a statutory requirement and put together by the elections committee, which is an independent committee of the FA, and each one of us obviously will have to go through. I would say that it was good. There were lots of questions for my good self, but basically it's about the statutory provisions on your forms, whether indeed you signed the forms, whether you have met the statutory requirements on the form, i.e. The member who proposed you, and the 5 required members who are needed to support your application. And then obviously you have to go through the integrity session, whether you've made your tax returns. So if you don't pay your tax, you are in trouble. And whether you've not made any false declaration whatsoever in relation to this opening. So I think that it was smooth. I'm very confident that given what I shared, I'll go through successfully, and then we'll be ready for the elections. Like I say all the time, football will always speak, and today football has spoken, and football will speak on the 27th of September.
I know Ghana Football Association President Kurt after so called vetting also GDS will go through vetting or no maybe be Ayakama na the opposite number George Free George and so after the vetting.
The integrity of the person or the gentlemen on the committee are very high. I personally, before going into this vetting, did a background check on them, and I realized that these are people who will do their job diligently. These are people who will not have any personal hidden agendas, in spite of some of the things that I've heard before going into this vetting. I'm sure it was already out there that you will be disqualified. I mean, if you are the media, you've heard it several times. But I believe in them. The questions were normal questions, was about football. And as you are already aware, this is not the first time I've gone through vetting. This is my 5th vetting. I've done vetting contested for the executive committee position. I've done vetting from 2005 all the way down. And in 2019, I went through vetting. So vetting is normal, and it was an engaging. I mean, these were questions related to football. And to me, I answer the questions to the best of my ability. And I think that I've given them an very insightful conversation. It's been a very insightful conversation, and the rest is left to them to do their job.
Joy Free and so after the vetting and also say the also ye be anu akwere nyina kama wo vetting committee nanim na you go so you prepare for elections ya and Alhaji Karim Gruza and so agbawuram na yenti Alhaji Gruza Alhaji akasa ediafa the ESCO members wakasa dia from the yenti nsem Alhaji eka about ESCO members no nsem waka ediafa mo any elections in the Ghana football in general.
Yebepia omuchiakono omudi normal to football yenyina enyede mupe mubisa randa so honest man will tell you a journalist say yene mabagash in the buy yepediso yentisheda na broni biaba from FIFA randa be no mu ne bi no mu achiru nyina ka una omusi yenjai na yenye we are na free congress na normal enyen na ye free up to now you free because a sweet wo ese wuti ha esco for na koye negotiation ma mu nim ho bibia me ba na watu American team me ba na go me ba no meeting me achira watu American do no unsuro save sa papa we papa ma unsuro bibia o say me to yi we me go me na me do go chire me lawyer
ano ay Alhaji Karim Gruza ay dey na ewia na sabe to Mr. Alhaji Gruza okalo yenya say onu no ni nim de no aye nana injunction on the election from Alhaji Karim Gruza say about one about so on September 27 no Alhaji Gruza say or the injunction akoto so
or the atoso one or bailiff na survey executive council
yeah o ma survey o ti the injunction atoso
injunction election year 27th
of this month. And now 22nd
until
a month and 5 days.
Yeah. Also by that time they know High Court injunction application Oh, but Alhaji, also the problem here they meaning so akasa.
The I can kind of the woman here based on the format na dey to
bottom up approach no
honor Alhaji there is a injunction akofa.
Well, minim mpanyimfo mu to Alhaji Gruza for, but I think chapter 5 of the constitution ma ho kwan say in cases of even public interest obetumi the asema court to court denim na we to me a diamount into sa case when am say enkomo aye dia bi no prefer say e be share free district football association ni atwa to executive council presidency be so feel say oh much ado about nothing bibi ebesibia betumi asi Masha Alhaji Karim Gruza say more money in for obi hu ahi oh yes circumstances under which King Faisal lose MTN FA Cup na ya yapa because I'm say allergic gene crofobia D and no man in sa AC form. So as you see, I'm saying no crana King Faisal share training I say for Division 1. I hope Sanka you focus on that area because maybe what GDS King Faisal to tune in your year obey me as because the allergy yes is within his rights, but we live in a very vindictive society. Some no cry who rights or court or but no. Na what create bridges bebrea and our burning bridges bebrea and ka u delay no so you never know because Zona King Faisal Warner I think they are the strongest to make a comeback into the Ghana Premier League. But application no do but a large Gruza arguments no because I think in the court of law no yan discussing answer yan discussing no correct. What is in the law? You know, what is the law? Otemwa for no question will be so more no. And until I make us say the life in the last time I didn't come I said GFA4 regulations on elections no. KNUST Kumasi Technical University SRC election Emrano Emu Educhain FA4 elections. About the committee eligibility of committee members, convocation. It's breach in terms of the regulation, you know, there was a siano
and I feel breaky
and I break out the court. And no, Otemwa phone baby sao because your open nomination and run a veteran convocation 27th near Tuaba until within sa GFA no convention no canalist normal common sense okay. Too free as here and Kosro, but there's no breach. Oh,
I understand that large in common now, and they were on a simple FM. They say, on the case near simple, I say, if we are to be on my to Abasa. And no, and I okay, maybe court judge, no, sorry, the lawyer and the church court. I'm an actor, Otemwa for Nasum. Okay, but the regulations no kotoa. So the process no e kwan na ye nam so no procedure na ye nam so no e himfa na achia because election regulation no enchire wo ba bia say ye to free ase ye kosoro and ye to free soro ba form and ye to free mfimfini e call left and ye to free mfimfini call right amamu aye gba na bibia wo ye bia no a continuous process me ogidie say and even RFS no komo no election should be held maybe in the next 2 years or so. I was some leading presidency, no. We say, see, no RFA chairman, say, we are forget. And can you say, Banasa? And can you 2 presidential elections? Now, Kotoro, so additional 2 years into on presidency, no. Time I call Congress, our ordinary Congress or KNUST. Me sure say now. Congress members no quite being bad say oh election year in the next 2-3 months procedure no anka ubet me agada on crofo one put together some people raise an agenda get the votes oh there be say moving forward no your football association elections no your shall say free district nearby regional nearby executive council nearby presidency obi anya ne sa itu ko temu afo na nimu a obebi sa say association no mo mra e fa elections no ho e wo he ochi copy na obekan obebi sa say ah na himfa na mfomso ne wo na himfa ne atro say ade na ye sha say free eto na akosoro but it's within his right so obeko court na yama interpret luckily for us no the space ebema sign junction where I expire no and san otemwa for na tena se atiasem no saa time na elections na mo renrui yeah enti enra na vetting course enna me show say campaigning e course obi a campaigning nyaye my only worry is say na Ghana football no esitie no Alaji created difficulty amount no one who in the Ken Faisal Football Club no. Yes, because then I quite say
Alaji is bent on taking revenge. Relegation no call any. Say no see lose empty say assurances by say uja we mu a we be koni say.
Even for Alaji to speak on radio now because I didn't say me on the laka
Yes. Oh yes, no.
He was convinced
beyond reasonable doubt.
He felt so disappointed.
Absolutely. Me analysis of situation when he say Alaji, it is an experience. Next time only ni pani dili no show boss jawe mu na jiwe ya. Now I careful kakra. But well, let's leave the judgment to the judges. But nipa o tu Alaji for so onko court no. While we're seeing the case no. I think sir there's Sanka even an emergency congress we between organizing Bibina boys no. Yes, so who GDS process ni say na was here now. But to go back to court in this sort of football environment, no is Alaji King Faisal no ombe mo abre ombe frustrate you ombe how until make us yes until make us say menfa look santo kwa we kra no anka was say George na dey case we court to
yeah gone there
yes anka executive council member be and no be but Alaji yes we a stakeholder all right but what is your real interest inti memo bi hu abufuo e ma unko ya dia in the long run mimi look Alaji King Faisal case na cast no and there was a focus no because me I have a feeling say based on the decision of CAS involving Gold players Richmond Lamptey no it could be possible say there could be changes possible say King Faisal bet me win this CAS case no
diga on channel.
There's no point fighting the Football Association in court, knowing the sort of association you belong to.
And now it's just you.
Yes. It is Santokwa we no me no krami susu say enya Alaji ntokwa. Sa elections I say mo enya Alaji. Oh, no, forget about them. My politics. Then focus on how King Faisal will come back and how you win that CAS case. Because they say I know the additional bed in Asambe too also. And it is possible in this our football system. No, send your musi suspend the teams. No, for bet me raise your Congress. No, send your musi suspend the as good.
Yeah.
Hey, those four. But any power more monsaso. Those against Nana Mankwa, Alaji Karim, Alaji Kura. Sorry, raise objection, but I don't know no numbers. No, and befa. He has every right, but. I feel sorry for Alaji. I'm just hoping, sir. You're trying to verdict in the in a week or in a space of 8 or 9. You might want 10 days from now. So that will be around the 1st or 2nd or 3rd of August. There'll be a pronouncement. But well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, Maxwell.
Yeah, boss.
I
remember. One Saturday, was the week before, the other chairman had. Chairman raised this issue. So, senior election, year to a sorority and senior baby ass and no, who say a year baby. And so, I say, so be a story no contest this idea. So, Kaya. It's my member chairman, Basso, I'm in Balaja Basso. Elijah, sorry. He's on say going to court necessarily just would derail the whole thing. Sometimes you test the law. Okay? Seeing I can't some say senior election year 2 free surabasi and so be I say and fine. Mebwa. Yeah. It'll be I say and fine. Now Alaji is fighting that thing. Neng fine my so what has he done? I see a bonabaso. He's a man. On what you saw a bema. Because Obian to me, even George a free crown or no a cost and new crown to Balaji, sorry, because he's a member of the association. And so also is concerned the association and send your called the right way. Send be obisu genetira or be said this association are serious. Nanko also at the seriousness they do much. And what's my argument Nasi? And so what Alaji is doing is only testing the law. He might lose. He might also win. Whichever way, he's done a great job by testing the law.
But they're not because Olusu society has you know we are too vindictive.
Alaji knows the ins and outs, the ups and downs, and the pros and cons also. Alaji is thicker than that. On only problem. That's how Alaji is cars, you know, Konagana court they say normal. Because a basketball issue are cars, they are the biggest court. Inti Alaji knows it, and it will be our text game. To honor him fan hosa. Meaning Zawati, he knows the courts now all con. Sabio Luswa, he knows the implications, the machinations and everything. Even when it is being alleged he was promised FA Cup, Bebasama, send team relegation, so we. He might also decide, so called bed there, any team Gukura, he want the right thing to be done. What about that one? And there are people like that. Because I like to know, with all due respect, Honuskawatra, I like to know the Akai and Quatinting. And connections, net links, or what running in our meaning. So this is the point. Abania tuning there, Andy. Kate been winning. But see, a tone na de bia, it might be different. Take me serious. There are a difference in say. There might be changes. Changes say be a Kate to create winning. And can no be winning with landslide. That's a total majority, absolute majority. But if be a coin in the near future, no winning, create to my close. Ain't events na Bobano. Me a foot to me two Kates must say the omunye winning now. Maybe when we know because the first one is only yes, George Renee. Then it's here. So first one, no Biase George, not the way George pay. What happened? The same thing can happen again. Take me serious. And come on taking a goofy. When we know. Nipa be brebe to my hey no mu diwechi, but no mu sash or much. Be that. Especially when they be a two candidate now in a content. There's another homework. The thing is this one. A large issue no they call events in the baby neighbor. Bonde date where you one baby follow. And who said those events in the air bar? I didn't yabe another events will be coming. And some event not necessarily in Giants, but other events. All on this, except those time not be events be so it was straightforward. But when those events are coming, free. And no more yams, they know what they are doing. One. But events need to be to me a pussy election now called later date. And I'm a also make a 50-50. And those events might not, but events need to be a pussy election now called later date. So events need to be pussy called later data. Possibility of the outcome might be different. It might not be landslide, it might not be straight to win. Two. RFA for no, so they made a mistake. Fine, you all want to vote for Ken, which is within your right, no problem. Why make it public? It's now what Alaji is doing that say na ye je Alaji Johnson ni tum ne e ka se ye mbeto RFA na. Oni sa RFA na bimbelusu. Ala office omo nyina be wini. Ani utie my argument ni. Sa RFA ne beto before GF na RFA ne say bimbelusu ana office ka so omo nyina obi abe wini ana. Enti e bi mo lusu a net say Kent enya sa total votes no so wenya all the RFA enti Kent votes na so ayden. So ati. Na sa RFA ne so na e ba beto first a. Candidates in as well push munipa. So now it's going to be why na RF no being the majority and I said the nipa bebem. Say who crown your majority as incumbent number ne so beti 3-4 class as what. And as I'm not making counter. So it also throws the election into despair. And I said bit thrown into a close contest. Maybe. Yeah. Good. Now say yes, also safety election may be a question. The to me bands on say, yes, so club be obi or be rep or about. And there today can make changes. And be a remember, yes, obi and quarter. We can, chairman can change send the VCR win and quarter your friends say, Biggie. Anameba. Second of all, Mr. George Marco time. The whole club was saying, say, he should go vote for your friend, say George. But he went to vote for mine. Good. It's your mandate too now. Say election over 2 hours. So those changes might also come. Offer. And there might be powers that be to also if I say if that reps no so change, yeah, the results might also change. Andy, what's my argument, Nasi? All these events, air banning and might have some effects on the election. I'm not saying Kent will not win or Kent will win. And I'm saying that George will not win or George will, but don't let us conclude it. Because Adibu or what fair but events it may ban your my heading. into who we need class and yes when they to me and out to me so lose. It's not me say first election is Andy Ubekaya midway. Okay. Said young nurse George.
I'm on one.
So election where there was no way.
On one crack as election for pie.
There was no way George. George, only send him call for you. You're going to do this here. Unim Ghana for any football people here. They are the most dangerous people in Ghana. It's Ghana, so more you do, be very careful.
And I know we talk as a delegate to.
Enti ebia alaji we or support meaning baby or so baby as on support George. He has the right to do that for his candidate because he wants his candidate to come and make things better to him. Ebi officer things are not better until the candidate embra. Ultimately sorry my candidate, there is nothing wrong. But what I say, it is sometimes candidate Nansan Kuyin because he has a lot of work to do by campaigning and all that. And maybe you'll be crazy impressions or not derail the process. That might also get him be unpopular. And to be a fan and now a supporter can also get up. Until once Alaji is a member, obey to me a contest the Lord. Meaning what I say. Until I think Alaji is doing the God's work. Which we should all wait and see what the court has to say. As I told Alaji might lose, he might also win. But even if he loses, he knows the pros and cons and the outcome of the machinations, and he's ready. And Alaji,
you are sticking to the fact that he's even texting the law.
Yeah, he's testing the law. Now, then they say from the bottom near the accord the top. Yeah, very free the top to the bottom. Near say okay, yeah, election is serene. Into Alaji, yeah, victory, Maya said also a feather in his cap. Olusunswa. We still move on with the game. Inti Andy, arbitrary. Why?
Okay. But Biggie, Andy, Bremuka cry.
Obi wa me pese obi boa me on ade bi. Many lawyer bi din komo. Or say association bi. Na se bibi be koso na se ade ne mran na ho a. There are times in the court of law to me use president.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And I know na large groups am gina so mo de assembly court. Emranin na ho efedi mranin kire se format say na yemfa nto aba no but per those who advise the large mo no almost say mran ni ho no ma ye the president etimi di asem enti the president ne say previous aba na ya toto no format ben no mo fa so to ye and no ni large mu case o mo de ko
president ben normalization for there no
say enye no ko previous elections no omotono
that same case we no nyantechi mu time nyana problem we wo
okay
normalization for the share from football egu nti share from the scratch
okay
and the district regional na ba ya but if in nyantechi's time this debate was relevant
okay according to the lawyer or say omo a case and say they are president and no mo kwa ko defend the court now. Apart from that, people also feel there. You two about RFA chairman. RFA chairman in a single mandate. Or quite out to about could be president. Now I saw to swab him. Now what's a single mandate at the president? But in this instance, say a sanko two way and Tanya got 12 for bar. They've gotten 2 mandates to vote like they're voting twice to elect a president in a single mandate. That is also another problem. And to this particular issue, Andy, baby, I'm not so bad. There are times people would have to test the law because me can't hanum say. Some say that. Say baba beto aba abana ye baba beto no. You see yendi kan to aba nimfam free ase. Yeah, sorry, yentum fam free so. Na yemfam rase. Debi. But ye mu bia ntimi an sorry. Say the assembly be ko ba bia ma yahwe say betimi anya bibi de afiri on maba but there's somebody on na sorry so the assembly be ko court na adia ba ko so a yes Alaji is doing the right thing but Andy ewiase wo hu elisa otena se makwan ne kawo dan ansa na watimi ahu say contractor no onima adwuma elisa otena se ema kwan ne kawo dan ansa na wabeka se contractor we oye kwan we onima adwuma onya de. We were here when certain things were going wrong in this same administration. I'm on for question here. Alaji Karim Gusa Babon Tibe Kacha and some Trofone Ghana for say, omo questions o makwa $100,000 no oni mo we journalist bi ani nsuo ba bi na omo te radio so omo kata atem no Alhaji told us ye mu bi say ye nsuo ma just because you are questioning a decision now this same administration you take here I mu bi feel say it is not right. What's the Ghana for one some job for material so kata antem no we for bi nsuo ma bi e na e kasa asem no. But today, that same administration, now you saw nothing wrong because who feel say, oh, then so we bunu omo na ekọ na eba. E dey be na asesa. And now Alhaji Timi Kanokre. And me rain fit da yesi wi ase, omo Kanokre wo wi ase pa ye dipa biensa akwala, obi a wabu do obi a ne boafu. Akwala ketwa. Obi a wabu and obi a ne boafu. Upe wi ase dipa biensa Kanokre pe yesa ankrofo wi ya. And now Alhaji Guta di ya wo ne mu. Ne boafu. Because he felt he's not treated fairly. It's Alhaji Gusa decided say, and never be an uncle phone to me can afraid to no basoriaka. So what the full interviewer? Alhaji went on to question at the country Ayebo Ghana Premier League. Now the Obeti Ghana Premier League ni benya $26,000. Now it's chance that Ketokreku team qualify for African team or more will be at $30,000. So on your non-fan Congo Africa. Now you didn't talk about it because that system need favor. And then quite a bubble. It's a large goose and which I was all court. You should be being from free. When the thing is wrong, it is wrong. If it is right, it is right. And a large goose and some now cano. Medicaka, yes, I am a desktop testimonial, but I don't take a large serious. Yes, he's a joker. Me Andy, of course. Me Obia me who is serious we are Andy. If you are in the system and the system is wrong, question it. Simple be ya no afrim. No be who say. Ade when am kokaye and omo mpre so na me film because me nimsa de ekoso no nye. But what them am ade ni kotiawo, am ni bubo wie. Na afa de boni na oni ni di no. What you want be sin say wo ye holier than thee. Na ono na baba be da na otamfo. One ne yepe. There is no difference between Alhaji Guta and Ketokreku and the kind Ghana football administration. Omo ye pe. They are the same people. And yet you be Alhaji Dina and go on court da. But you be what you want. Abuabia ko when the Alhaji Guta you've seen the court or into what all the was some crocodile in court. Just because you can see a bear idea and then you be it's an Alhaji Guta so also court testing Rano court. If it is wrong, it is wrong. And Chaiman in go in favor. Now can say, oh, yakra and yakra. And Chaiman in Mamma Buntiao. Now, if your mamma can't take Ghana for oh, Nipa Semet, your papa say no, you say no, you say no. Yenim that we know the Ketokreku administration. Yenim said your cat here, quite a lot of us to abandon in a cat, but what diabano. And we did a chinchina time, or such a format where I know you see. We know all these things already. I like you good and you on a catcher. And come here, and Kaum who said the air cottoning yet. Now benefiting now you okay or 100,000 also what to call me wako Nigeria akwa ko diti machinti yakwa ko buntu se fata $100,000 ya bu etu se fata $100,000 Ghana ni bi obeka bi akwa ko no wi obi obeka bi aye nsuo ba e do te radio so no okeka de ope today that system is against you oh problem enjoy asam na ya kan afikura maaye yesi nyame fa ne bo on to ntem na we dey say dey wasi ato ntem no akwati Alhaji Gusa obi enso bi mfam film going forward na ehu se de ade ne nya mo obi ehu sa ade ne nye bara nye se bia o benefit nti na chinchira atwa wutim sa ade ne ye papa ndi
ti na now see ready mo ba bia be next month to be
answer on be case na sana election date now adru so you try you wa twa yemu
president may try but what me say we na yeda da asem
nyanta chi time na no mo ye sa de we nyanta chi time na na to presidency and sana abeto ase
ma to asem na kan na say em say KNU CSRC ni
oh so one kind idea available make me send GFA election regulations
any format
and bibia nim so vague one way committee member ni so unya the conflict of interest for her on side issues na committee time ben on the number of times also mushia nominations and esi no vets and esi no Omama sa procedure no, but as to the proper election, bottom up or up down, and we knew. So yeah, say Otemwa for no be who breach bi wo mu a no wagina so the share for aba. But again, I think this is a case of let's like do about nothing.
Well, yeah, club issues so kakra. Kumasi Asante Kotoko e wo bepo so.
Yeah.
Eguso ye omo pre-season. Na anope understand say Kotoko nemu for some new other players. RTU player Yusuf Mohammed Nuruddin. Nuruddin Yusuf Mohammed. I say Kotoko and then we in medicals with Asante Kotoko. I don't know Sueba. Ewo RTU ha Sadat Mohammed. Sa midfielder no. Sadat Mohammed. Understand say ono so no Kotoko. So be Sadat. Na Michael Chedramana.
Wafa.
Yes, someone heard him say by the close of this week.
Okay.
Sa players ne so be join the team no. Kotoko go ho boaso.
Yeah. It's a pre-season there says signings and exits, ins and outs, arrivals and departure. Into the ball is in Dr. Scott, who says here the general control. I'm saying it's a story about Clinton Opoku say.
Yes, it's Dr. Peso Omaneko. But I say I am say
I am seen Dr. Ogum now Kawana.
Adam members. If you say any loan, Clinton Opoku any loan.
Okay.
That was what I was hearing. So not coach was saying cry. As almost any loan.
Okay. So Yura share say Obiano Nyabutrena or no handle Bibia so the first day of the season, I bet you how ready Asante Kotoko. All other teams readiness.
Has in Sono Hernim Sombe Michael Ampedu.
Oh, Michael, very fine right back. Oh, okay.
I say Michael Ampedu, and so Rebecca has team now.
Okay.
Season we say that.
Oh yes. Now season where by Omube use new laws now, but now I did 9 minutes at that time so because Ghana Hano only now ko use we know at the end banner 13 minutes 15 minutes abrofone the any bidia asembesi o
we so do the assembly about
I tell see a bisa referees no say no crane ombe use extended time added on for the upcoming.
Because I think it's going on everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, now
it be I fab run bar. Yeah, no check a cry and sunny a jetum. Inti say still now use 5 substitutions and I use still now I am progressive or area or inti maybe a bit my possible say adapt into your system no inti. But I am sure say was penny for the banner dream who because Premier League, English Premier League, they almost 10 minutes, 15 minutes, not to total. So they say, almost check actual play time, and 54, 55 minutes.
In new system.
New 60 minutes. It's the can you throw in goal celebration, diving, yellow cards, time wasting. Into a normal day, Tomiyasu, yellow card, first yellow card. Yes, we are referees. No,
Tiano Gary Neville Case on those who say time wasting. The person making for time wasting now. Player who delay time and you
red card. Who delay time near my red card. Now you know some the cut time no until Obo ne drew 90 always time now near the bet him the 20 minutes crack.
I think can only your chance 20 go 10 minutes name was
Mo see the Siano, ye show 3 minutes, 4 minutes at that time. They say 10, 19, 20, 15, 13. Until some player on yellow card I saw the Bishop. I saw the Bishop. What the Bishop said, say, I will celebrate go 45 seconds near the count. Until what the Bishop, Tinipano, Okona, Okosa. Emphasize some more John Wasaibi. Bakono no your corner post or now what they 45 seconds and 60 seconds. Can't I don't know what's all command yellow card and I don't know Tomiyasu be delay. Who him say at the end how the back you just note. This guy has wasted 10 seconds. Now I can't check for referee. So anyway, me come home no say I no 15 minutes to so. one next time no consider late for team men and say mu time that do Arsenal Man City Carabao
Cup Community Shield
Leandro Trossard shot no say deflected at that time. So we wasted time. There could be consequences at the end of it. So, but Ghana Premier League, no, and now there is some by this time I was asked to Jesse Yaba. Hands of folk for value of Jesse. They be out the bar. I can more than 2 months to the start of the season. I Jesse Snabu Baba. Oh,
also I didn't quite background on the last game of the season.
Of the previous season.
The best summer before start near away the third kids.
Yes. Okay, I feel much was more on believing next season. Yes,
within
the previous
the last home game. No, I don't know what Shadebo. The last home game. No, the next season Jason no I said the See the better no. Jason away any third kids will be soon now. You have started season and then waba.
Ano kotoshe. Femto adam make say. Difference in say on. Ahano. The papa efe no. Ana ekoma ene dey compare brotiri. Ye football people say no you. By ye different the see high different. Ohono they sponsor them. So all the agreement is there. But ahano ye kotoshe. Meaning say so difference is say the normal ye gu a ye kwakoto e bi kro mo nyanwe. So that is the point. It's a with time, no. I think we'll get there. But yeah, just as na about Clinton Opoku, no. I say one. But no, I agree so be call loan now. I know they had the first question I'll be so. Because they be I say clubs on call loan. Now suppose I say quite no. Many team know a contract. But what I say. And also continuing Edmund mean call loan. Loan now do I agree some me call make us a men kwa to me me. But what I say? Yes. Maguire. Ebia was sign me contract and me and me no nye adwuma. Na later also me call loan wa Accra. I don't want to live in Accra, so I'll tell you something. And I have the right. And I said 2 parties in and agree again. Say me call dia make me say pay me off. But what you mean? Yeah. Tia me contract kana adwuma ni yenjai. And also ye 1. 2 ni say ebia me nko pe club a me pe. Me de bar obe transfer me. And crowd be transfer discount budget me. E the club cast on pe player no nche say oko free. Unza heart de no ebisi maybe this boy oko Ethiopia oh ye midfielder ba kwi. Omo ka so nkwa later oko find say some text and saboche. Omo ka say services will not be needed. Na nkofo fee say sa de onko free. No, you don't go free. They don't need you to say I say Langley. What was Barcelona for the so here and but because he has the contract, he still has to do until say Obenya club. And yes, I saw Utia Nisikan demand on Pachawati say. And at the last but not the least, and say Uti more free. Send your day, since our Wawunya club in our Kwabeko free. So these are the area. But the and the say, suppose in a player no pena, SS and a contract so ya, say team Nutria, a buy of the contract, so Mutia scanner canning in Aman. And a biso and a scanny. But what I say, it is a money called loaner. Then maybe I could bet you part of the wage salary no not team no swear to be then could benefit financially. And last but not the least 10 minutes in their main marks were the April. I said Biano more than 10 minutes or Ghana they be a balling more than 10 minutes. They are the team or we are notorious for that. I'm not saying whether it is bad or bad or hot there 10 minutes clubs in there go home not say they are down or more say now almost bob 15 minutes in 80 we introduce it 10 minutes and 9 minutes added on time there Andy I don't think it should be a problem for the clubs because we are even planning of introducing VAR now the VAR more problems than we do you know why light bedroom and I want to make argument maybe okay say why so moko twitwa cables my lights no near adin na doom stadium and okay say ain't lights in Ghana and lighting system they bet me off na vasi so the anyway have only a doom light no then abe enti and I really think say added on time ne there clubs now they are already doing it enti the SA and say an official and this time na every venue so mo delay SA do so and we are good to go Andy
Darling Paul yeah Andy you heard transfers ni mo kakra na there na babo ma hu Nuruddin Yusuf Mohammed
yeah
Sadat Mohammed, Michael Chidramana, all to Asante Koroko, and Michael Ampadu Hatofuk.
Yeah, Ampadu started training ra.
Okay.
Kotoko ne Michael J Dramana. Yedi kan de hunsem kra badada. Abranti ane de ne ye Daisy kakra. Eye Sadat Mohammed de no. On se mi di kan be ka kire wo se Bibiani Gold Stars. No mo pe no. Say Roland Frimpong krado ne Bibiani Gold Stars ye training. Okay. On so mi anu nyina free out to you. Ono de wa wie kula awoko. But Kotoko ba mu no ne ma akoda ne so opeso obo Kotoko. Sadat Mohammed. Bansem kaya no. We twe ne kakra na we atwe ne kakra. Sikasem ne ade. Signing on fee na enim nti or per salary ni bebre. Entiama negotiations no. Sadat de no mintimi si sudu ankase we.
Okay.
But enra South African player na me so camp no. Omu kodi di no onhye Kotoko Jesse. Ena no pa the same thing. Timinim. First no omu kodi di ana o hye Jesse no. Enra omu kodi di wanhye Kotoko Jesse no. Ene the same thing. Timinim de kire. Ba kra no de Kotoko.
But that's what camp.
Yeah.
Oni team ni na ye bi.
Oni team ni na training. Oni team na ye bibia. Minim de nto manager Jesse ne hye. How so folk ati asem de ne anope ya.
Eno ye de.
Kofi Agbesi mo mawie.
How say we Agbesi?
Yes. Kofi nam kwan so ko enkran o shine. No ne papa o.
Okay.
Say siam no kasa no nam kwan so ko enkran.
Okay.
Ne manager na etwe no Steve. Tombe wie documentations no, ombe wie bibia. Besen sign papers, contract bibia also mo sign bia Kofi Agbesi mo ombe wie. Andy, Richie Ziku so nsem be catch us say Richie Ziku has to folk for ekoso mo pe no. Negotiations ne shase. Has to folk ni guso kasa. Samates ewrem. Say de pa de ma has to folk. Samates betima for Richie Ziku. So kaino. Kotoku Royals. Samates in so many abre signings pa o. Omani abre pa next season. Oma sign Ebenezer Okran. 2 years. Kerala United.
Okay.
Say Maxwell player. Waje gun bottom no tian. Ebenezer Okran sign e di amawo mo. Kerala United. And so Epa Dreams FC player Maxwell Ata. Yeso o ma di nkomo akwa animu pa. Enti Maxwell Ata so o te say okwa emane nyanwa. But so nim Joseph so. Otu kwan eko MC OGS.
Yeah.
Ne contract no matem na eti. Course are starting free cran ko. So on samla.
Former Heart of
Folk. Yesi kuntu yan ni nchira na eko. Nansa na basa akoda ne contract no. Anhwe mo betem na eti. Agro matem na eti. House of Folk for started say friend is so back. Tima House of Folk peso mo ye no. Ano odin pa. On say Medibetu just say I'm a Ture or striker bi. Your friend Bamba Abdel Latif Onimbo Papa Pandi or your Ivorian Andy I'm a Ture ni House of Folk in sem no. Eyeska sem. Oh, some goalkeeper Wilfred Kwasi Yawo Kwasi Wilfred. The real Bessia Boni Bia. Akodani ba House of Folk a goalkeeper. Emma mebe kasa House of Folk for any needing come man 2 years contract. Sikasemunti or back to Ivory Coast. Yes, I'm a Ture Buona or Bono, or who's House of Folk fire ready some this kind of bemano. Entiansha Bamba Abdel Latif. I'm a Ture din Bekobe Chim. Now going forward, I want a contract. My boy no aman on it. Entiano so need the floor bam de mawandi. Andy, out to you for na listo wal amankonesi akan de mo. Na saying the contract and sem ofriwo. Say so the nyachemo amasui. Ewo Egypt. Enti listo wen so ko amasui. Okay. Tamale City, Matthew Agama. Okay no. Onunsu ko Great Olympics. Matthew Agama. Also Olympics omo di kan for Tamale City player ba ko dada. Isaac Mensah ene ne omasa fa Matthew Agama account into Olympics in so ye signings pa and ma me fa we ntwa to na nyame ya adom ochine ba e de aka na ba say out to you team no minim obi minim the AC team nim omu players ne kwa na eko on se me be ka sa Abdul Manaf ma e konsu atreman oko wawa Kasadat Mohammed maka Roland Frimpong o say ya wo so ko bibia ni Gold Stars onu kwa de wasan omu goalkeeper no Kwame Boachiko Nations FC Nuruddin Yusuf Mohammed Kotoko Isaku Kafriwo na alone oko House of Folk Stephen Badu Dankwaya out say so on team ne ho Matthew Abayase se wo kaina onu su ko Great Olympics enti out to you and kaseminim next season omu players ne kwa na eko about 9 players omu nyina ni team ni Sadat Mohammed Matthew Abayase Roland Frimpong Stephen Badu Dankwa Isakuka Nuruddin Mohammed Yusuf Manaf Umar Kwame Boache Oseyaw se so omu nyina ni team ni but aka if you are there by now watching a transfer window ni bebe wie okay 1st of September and two player be say no ayero why an intem okay latest and say Kofi Agbesima or Kosama Hasufu koma wie bibia
okay mate darling Paul merasi na yemfa aboafo hu nsem na ranemu ma memfa birthday we emfa